Hey guys, it's Shanda here, medium and movement healer, and I am back with my fam, London and Robin, as we continue our chakra healing series. So today we are going over the sacral chakra movement for our healing. All right, and the sacral chakra houses so many sweet things, not just sensuality, which is what it's known for, but also your joy, right? Your emotional balancing, your well-being, right? Your self-sufficiency as it goes, the energy flows between root and sacral. And what I love and what I think is really interesting is your creativity. Okay, so for today's sacral healing movement, we are going to be focusing or having our intention based around creativity and that emotional balance. And creativity isn't just singing, dancing, visual art, right? Creativity is that fire down on the inside of you that you bring to whatever it is you're passionate about. So you could be doing logistics, but you have this creative approach, this new way, right, about doing things, okay? Creativity doesn't always have to be just building blocks or architecture. It could also be in the way in which you organize, right? In the way in which you might be a beast at Excel, right? There is a way, a passion that comes alive down on the inside of you, okay? When you go to do whatever that thing is, that is your thing, okay? And when you start to feel like maybe you're not so good at it, when you start to feel like it's the only thing you have, when it's not fun anymore, there's blockages and triggers that start to happen that are housed, spiritual wounds that are housed in those sacral chakras. And that also can start to play with our emotions. You know, in 5 minutes we're happy and then we're sad and we don't even know what just happened. A lot of those things are wounds that are housed in the sacral chakra. So that's the healing movement that we're gonna be doing today. All right, so y'all know how we always start with our healing room. So we're actually gonna start standing today with your feet grounded. You're gonna take your hands and place them on your sacral chakra. So it's right below your navel and in between, right before you get to like your entire pelvic region, it's that area right there. So why don't you just place your hands there just to give it some energy. All right, and you're gonna close your eyes when you're ready. You're gonna take a deep inhale through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth, letting go of the week, letting go of your day, letting go of any moment that will distract you from what you came to do right now, which is focusing on you, filling your cup, healing yourself. Take another deep inhale and exhale, checking in with what it just feels like to connect with your sacral chakra. It's okay if you don't feel anything, but I encourage you to almost be so intentional with feeling forward. Can you feel your heartbeat through your fingers? Does it feel squishy? Does it feel solid? Can you feel a pulse come alive? And take a deep inhale through your nose again as you connect and exhale. And when you're ready, I want you to see a white door appear in front of you. Taking your right hand, you see a gold doorknob, and you turn it open. And you open that white door, and you step into what we call your healing room, your healing space, your safe space. Walk into it, close the door behind you, and be in that space. This space is whatever comes to you. So it might be inside, it might be outside, it might be a garden, it might be a cloud. It's whatever your spirit needs to reside. That's exactly where you are. This is your space. In the spirit world where there are no bills, there's no to-do list, there's no emails to check, no one's hunting you down to get things done. In this space, you can breathe. In this space, you can be. In this space, you are loved simply and merely because you exist. Nothing more, nothing less. In this space, you can feel creative on a good day, not creative on a bad day. In this space, you can feel happy, you can feel sad, and you can feel joyful, you can feel confused, all at the same time, and no one will judge you for it. In this space, you can let your hair down. In this space, you can be all of you. All of you, all of you, all of you, all of you. And take a deep inhale into that knowing, and exhale into your space. I want you to find somewhere where you feel grounded in your space, somewhere where you feel like you can let go, somewhere where you feel like you can be yourself, somewhere that feels warm. Even though I know the whole space feels like that, but just find that one spot. Understanding that when we move, and before you open your eyes, I want you to know that your spirit is still in this space, in alignment, on the same accord with you as you move your body. And I want you to think about where you are when it comes to your sacral chakra, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your creativity. Whatever blockages you're feeling, whatever situations that started to happen for you. It could be something that happened when you were a child and someone didn't like your drawing, or they told you you didn't color, or you're not creative, and then you owned it and you took it and you kept it. It's time to let all of that go. That moment when you were just fighting to be seen, fighting to be loved, fighting to be happy, fighting to feel something, and now you damn near feel numb. It's time to open up those wounds and let them up and let them out. So when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes, letting all of those thoughts, letting all of those moments, letting all of those memories come up. And you're going to stand just like this, standing in your truth, standing in the hurt, standing in the pain. And when you're ready, you're going to take your hands from where they are in your sacral chakra, and I want you to just start pushing them down. And if you want to, and what I invite you to do, if you're comfortable, so close your eyes and reconnect to your healing room. There's something powerful about doing it physically and seeing your spirit do the same thing. Pushing it out. Pushing it out. Just starting to push everything out. I want you to see the memories and the moments leaving you. See them walking backwards from you. See them disappearing. See them vanishing. See them being pushed out. Because now you know all of those things. The pain was real. Yes, it hurt. Yes, yes, and yes, some more. But it all happened for you. It happened for your healing. It happened so you could get to your sacral healing. Don't hold on to the narratives. Don't hold on to the story. That don't come with peace. That don't come with joy. That does not push your creativity. A few more times. Good. Get a few good pushes. I mean, push it out. It's not welcomed. Push it out. Thank you. I honor what you did. I honor what you brought. Thank you for getting me to this place. Thank you for getting me to this healing. Your services are no longer needed. And push it out. Push it out. Push it out. And then place your hands back on your sacral, connecting the energy that you've started, bringing up those wounds and pushing them out. Take a deep inhale. Breathe from that sacral. Get a little bit more air. Deep inhale and exhale. Good. Taking another deep inhale. Get a little bit more air. And exhale. Good. Checking in with your sacral. That area below the navel, before the pelvic bone, in the front and in the back. If you need to bring your hand around the back to check in with it, you can do that too. One hand in the front, one hand in the back. Whatever feels good and feels right for you, do that. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Good, good. And just give yourself a light rub. And when you're ready, you can always stay with that moment, stay with that memory, or you can shift. Sometimes we get a whole list of stuff that start coming up, right? You can shift to that next thing, or you can stay exactly where you are. You're gonna take your hands on your hips, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna start moving your hips around. It can be in circles. You can start alternating different ways. It can be a figure 8. It's not about dancing. It's not about being cute. It's literally only about moving that energy out of your body, creating that energy so the memories and so the moments have an outlet, so they can leave your body, so they can no longer be stored there. Whatever feels good for you. I encourage you to close your eyes, reconnect back to your healing room so that you can literally do what feels good and what feels right for your body. What feels good and what feels right for your body. And when you're ready, you're going to start to bend your legs down, pushing your hips back, just swaying your hips side to side. Swaying your hips side to side, letting all the memories, all the moments, people's opinions of what your creativity should look like, people trying to tell you what your talent is, people trying to tell you what you should be doing, and in your heart you want to do something else. Let it go. Push it out. Let it go. Push it out. Let it go. Push it out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push it out. Keep those legs bent. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, push it out. You can stand up if you need to. Try to stay bent if you can. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push it out. And take your time working your way back up to standing. Opening your eyes if you need to. Y'all know I always like to say when we push something out, we got to put something back in. Right? So what you're going to do now is turn your feet out to go into this sumo position. All right, it can be a sumo squat. Some people call it goddess pose, right? And what you're gonna do is take your hands out to the side. You're gonna bend your legs down. So you should feel all your hips and inner thighs opening right here. You can close your eyes if you need to. You know, I always invite you to reconnect with that healing room. And you're just gonna start giving yourself some nice sways, side to side. And the ease of this, even I know it might burn, the ease of this is to welcome what creativity looks like for you. It's to start thinking about what that looks like. Start thinking about how that looks like on you. Not like how it looks like on somebody else and you can go mimic it. But really, for you, what does that look like? What does happiness look like for you? What does fun look like for you? What does taking care of yourself look like for you? Sometimes it hurts to think about that. It feels unnatural. It feels uncomfortable. But it is what you deserve. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, stand up. Take another deep inhale. Exhale. One more time, deep inhale, exhale, and I want you to slide right back down into that position, going back to that rock. What does your well-being look like for you when you don't have to consider anybody else? How can you execute that for yourself? What does that practice start to look like? And then hold it here. Hold it here. Connect with that energy. If any other narratives or blockages comes up, that's good. That means those wounds are starting to come up. That means you're starting to push it out. You're starting to push out the negative energy that's stored in your body when it comes to those wounds, the stagnant energy that's stored in your body when it comes to that. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, try to go a little bit deeper. You got it. You got it. You got it. One more deep inhale. Exhale. And straighten those legs up. You can walk your feet in if you need to. Placing your hands back on that sacral chakra. Closing your eyes, reconnecting to that healing room if you need to. It's okay if you checked out a little bit. Just reconnect. Try to feel that energy again in that same area. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale and exhale. And just take your final walks around your healing room. Remember, it's never a goodbye. It's a thank you for this moment. Until next time. And remember, you can come back to this healing room not just when you want to heal, when you need to rest, when you need to make a decision, when you need to think clearly. This is your space, and it's just for that. And when you're ready, see yourself walking back to that white door, taking your left hand and opening that gold doorknob, pulling the door open, stepping out of it and closing the door behind you. Take one final deep inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, start to slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, roll your shoulders back if you need to, move your hips around if you need to. Just bringing yourself back. Because that's, it's not easy work you're doing. Healing is not just a session. It's a journey, it's a moment. It's going to be a little bit, all right? And when you're ready, you can start to open your eyes. And it's okay sometimes after you do a session. Sometimes you feel light and sometimes you feel heavy. And a lot of times you feel heavy because we push so much down. And when it starts to come up, we feel the weight for the first real time of everything we've been carrying. So feeling heavy is a good thing too. That means you're now in a place to start getting that weight off of you. So keep going. You got this. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Thank you, London. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate you guys. Love you. And we'll see you next time.